Hey everyone, how you doing? Dawnine here. Today's mental performance strategy is inspired by Grandpa Bob. Now, back in the day when my kids were little, I would take them to go see Grandma Carol and Grandpa Bob. Now, this particular year, Hunter must have been 12, so Roper would have been 9, and they were super excited about this trip because Grandpa Bob promised to take them on a geological excursion. The boys called it a rock hunt. Now, Grandpa Bob, he is a master geologist, and the boys were super excited. When the morning came, Grandma Carol, she packed them a lunch to remember with all the treats that they could eat. She helped strap on their little backpacks so they could bring home all their treasures. Now, as they headed off that morning, they were off like a herd of turtles, real slow, looking for that one special rock. Now, as the excursion went on, the boys noticed that Grandpa Bob, he would put a rock in their backpack from time to time, and sometimes he would take a rock out of their backpack, but the boys, they thought, well, he's trading for a better rock. As they made their way home, they were spent. When they got to the shop, they peeled off their little backpacks, put it on the floor, and my oldest, Hunter, he noticed Grandpa's backpack was not even half full. Hunter says, "Grandpa, why'd you put all those rocks in my backpack?" Grandpa says, "Hunter, I didn't put those rocks in your backpack. You did." Hunter says, "What are you talking about, Grandpa?" Grandpa says, "Well, without you knowing it, Hunter, I was giving you a lesson today on attitude. I listened to what you said and how you said it all day long. And every time you spoke negativity, you blamed, you complained, I put a rock in your backpack. And each time you said something positive, you had an attitude of gratitude, I took a rock out of your backpack. Hunter, look at your backpack." Hunter, he looks at his backpack. It's plumb full of rocks. And Grandpa Bob, he goes on to explain. He says, "You know, Hunter, those rocks in that backpack, they're heavy. They weighted you down today. And that's what those negative words and negative thoughts do to your mind. They weight you down. They're real heavy on your mind. And that's why it's so important to keep your words and your thoughts positive. The positivity helps to cross out the negativity. And the more you practice positivity, the more positive you become. And the more positive you become, the more you want to practice positivity." Now, that lesson that Grandpa Bob gave to my boys, it was powerful. And that lesson, it came from his heart with love. I want to encourage you to think about what you're thinking about. Think about how you're speaking to yourself and how you speak out to others. We must keep it positive. Keep an attitude of gratitude. Keep bringing the enthusiasm each day in everything that we do. Hey, thanks for checking in. I appreciate you. Remember, make today count. Get out there and keep being the good. Keep building each other up. Enjoy your day. Thanks.